you something. So we end up in the clinch here. Obviously, I have to stop his Uchimata. So when he tries to Uchimata, I'm like keeping my hip here. I've already got the leg entangled. I'm going vine and spear. See how I've already brought this leg kind of back? Hit behind the knee, and here, boom. Now again, it's my choice. Do I want to go towards the mount, or am I going to pass towards side control and bring my leg over here? If the guy leaves the whizzer end and you guys are here, go ahead, take, yeah. And I can't get his head. Sometimes he might try to use this to try to push you away. You know, as he turns into me, he's not letting me get his head. So most of the time, we'll teach you guys to just put your knee on top of his arm, pull your arm out, and then go to his neck. You see that transition? So if a guy has an overhook and you're here, you're keeping the guy down. You know, notice I also cleared my hand out so I don't get triangled. I cleared that out, and now I want to get to his head. So I want to limp arm, but sometimes this is tough. So just put your knee up on top of his bicep shoulder area, and then turn your hand and start to pull it out. And then you can go to his head. If I ever have a guy that is slightly tilted on his right side, that's enough room. That's all I need. If I have a guy with a tilt like that and he hasn't turned into me yet, then what I do is I slide, I shuffle my knee up towards the head, and then I limp arm and hook his arm and pull him right into an armbar. Now you have this modified armbar. Eddie's already grabbing his arm, so he might be defending the move. I'm usually going to transfer into our traditional. That way now I can go for the finish here, or maybe I'm gonna go back this way to our system this way and finish that armbar. But after the takedown, you have this situation. So we're in the clinch, I'm pulsing on the biceps, I'm here, I'm looking to attack again at an angle, hook, vine and spear, taking the guy down. As I'm coming off to the side, again, if he comes into me, I'm probably not gonna armbar him. Because if he comes into you and you try to armbar, his elbow will dip and you'll end up with nothing. And then the problem is now you're sitting on your butt. The guy gets on top of you and you have a failed attempt at an armbar. So I don't recommend, if he turns into you, don't do it, okay? Vine and spear, if he's turning away, you know, and he's trying to go that way, he's keeping the whizzer tight, that's plenty. I take my hand out, I can pulse right here on his leg, anywhere. I'm gonna slide my legs. My left knee moves up as I step over the head. As I'm doing this, my left knee now needs to come up. You don't have to jump like this with your knee here. You don't have to. You want it here, but you don't need to. It can be on the mat because I have plenty of time to pivot it up. So tighten that up right there. So when I'm here, my knee just pivots up. And I've got this hook, so if he tries to hitchhike right now or flip over, I can kind of keep some control, and then I can transfer when I'm ready. Transferring is a good thing, I always say, when he's holding. If the guy doesn't hold, like when you're here, don't waste your time transferring, because that means he might be doing some crazy shit. He might be doing something. So like if he's not doing anything, like not holding his hands, he's doing something else, like pushing at your foot, or doing, no, just push at my, I don't know, do something. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna finish. What I'm trying to say is, don't waste your time doing this, which could lead towards looseness in your armbar. Keep it like this and finish that armbar. But if he holds, don't stay here ever. Transfer, always. So if a guy's defending and we're at a stalemate for a moment, I always transfer and I improve position. You notice chest leg, overhead leg. Not like this. Okay, chest leg, overhead leg. This is a general rule. Okay, almost all the time I'm always gonna do this. Get back to this position. That way we can finish more arm bars.